Deepwoken is one of the best games Roblox has to offer right now. It has a satisfying combat system, a vast world that encourages you to explore and unlock its secrets, and an intriguing lore hidden away for the players to discover and piece together. But what could make it better? We have oaths to progress, bells to unlock, and sweaty 82% penetration builds to create. But what else could be added to help keep us engaged? What's up YouTube? I'm WTF Nick Hacks, and today let's talk about a feature that could be implemented into Deepwoken that I personally think would spice things up. Job professions. Let me paint a picture for you. You've been at war with an opposing house for what seems like forever. Your supplies grow short and your blade has become dull from the countless battles. Every fight won seems to push you further from finally making your way home to lay your head to rest. The blood of your enemies, as well as a few random freshies, stains your boots. Your house is on the brink of starvation from various excursions across the luminance. Something must be done. You heard there is a town nearby where an infamous blacksmith made a name for himself. You also know of a chef who resides there that makes the best damn McGurger you've ever had in your life. You decide to pull some of your forces out of the war to make a supply run. When you arrive at town, you immediately head for the blacksmith to have him work on your blade. The blacksmith's name is Bussy Slayer NoCap 69, and he has an ominous look about him. Nevertheless, you hand your blade over and tell him you want to browse his enchant selection. You've heard about this blacksmith's ability, and you know he's been through quite a few trials and tribulations to become as skillful as he is now. He probably went through various quests across the Luminate, discovering new materials and honing his ability to repair and modify weaponry and armor. Surely this level of training has bore its fruits. You notice his enchant selection has a wide variety, so you're comforted in the fact that he spent the time to progress this profession to the point where he can provide such a large array of enchantments. He more than likely unlocked each one as he progressed in his journey. Maybe at this point he offers an upgrade to the blade itself. Your katana has seen better days, and maybe it's time for a new hilt. That will give you a better grip, thus leading to a slightly faster swing speed. Maybe your blade could be sharpened to advance its damage past the potential that you were sure it was capped at. You've now made all of your selections, and your blade is done. You pay the blacksmith what he requested, and suddenly your stomach lets out a huge growl. You're brought back to the thought of the chef who makes those mouth-watering McGurgers. You make your way to his establishment and find him flipping over a couple of patties. The smell flows into your nostrils and reminds you of home. The chef is definitely an odd one. Apparently, hitting the gritty atop the stove helps with the flavor. You're not one to question how McGurgers are made. You order a few and make your way out of his shop. Professions in Deepwoken would be so damn cool. This game has a huge potential for its own in-game economy that is generated by its players. Let players do long, intricate quest lines to become a blacksmith, and let them hone that skill over and over again until they're the best blacksmith in the game. Add a negotiation UI window that will allow a player to set up terms for their transactions. Maybe you're a blacksmith who needs a surplus of iron. They're willing to work on your blade as long as you can meet their requested amount of iron. Once the amount of iron is met in the negotiation window, the blacksmith can perform services and then receive payment for said services. This would boost multiple aspects of the game. It gives players a goal to achieve after their character is fully progressed. It will give PvE fans something to enjoy, and it will create PvP hotspots around areas with materials to farm. Potential professions off the top of my head would be blacksmith, to modify armor and weapons, chef, to cook various foods that you couldn't make without this profession, tailor, to modify equipment, miner, to gather ores and sell them, shipwright, to modify and repair ships, and alchemist, to make high-end potions that only an alchemist can make. Deepwoken has so much potential to expand, and personally I think professions would be really fun to progress. Let me know down in the comments what other professions you'd like to see. Anyways guys, that's it for me. As always, I appreciate the support. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more content.